What's going on, guys? OTS-Keyan, and I'm back with another video, back-to-back videos. You know, something I'm not actually used to. Consistency, because I procrastinate literally all the time. But I figured, hey, I have some shit to complain about, so I might as well complain. The two topics I would like to touch base on tonight are the amount of Smurfs I will get in my low elo lobbies, which I consider gold to be low elo because it just kind of is low elo, and the amount of people that leave after the first round. So you still have a whole second half, and your teammates proceed to leave like after the first half. Maybe you had a sloppy first half. Maybe you got one, two, even 3 points in some circumstances. But we'll dive into that. First, I want to talk about the smurfing issue. I would like to say that once I submit a report, I believe somebody is smurfing because let's say they're a level 13 account, gold 2. So pretty much won every single game they played. Kind of hard to do that. Even as a smurf, kind of hard to do that because a smurf runs into a smurf on a consistent basis. But the amount of smurfs I get in my low elo lobbies, I think the only way to combat that issue would simply to put the threshold to actually play a comp match to maybe level 25. So you have to get, or maybe even higher than that, nah, maybe level like 15, 20, 25, somewhere. Just up the threshold to play comp because I can literally make a new account right now if I want to, grind it out to level 10, maybe in like 3, 4 hours, hop into a comp, and be a bronze. Like, it's kind of ridiculous. Or, right? Hear me on this. They could do placement matches, which is something that has been talked about amongst the community pretty fairly, pretty often. You know, everybody would like to see the placement matches incorporated, or maybe if you don't like to see placement matches, whatever. I don't care about you. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. But as me, an individual, I would love to see placement matches in Marvel Rivals. Overwatch has placement matches. Siege has placement matches. Pretty much every major game you play that's competitive moded has matches that allow you to get your original, or not original, but your skill level. So you're playing against your skill. And if they do placement matches, I would love for them to not do the hidden MMR shit that pretty much every other game does, because that is so stupid. I leave the game for, let's say, I don't know, a month, 2 months, maybe a whole year. I come back. I do not want to still have my rank as what it was when I left, because I'm no longer that rank. And that's just, that's an issue with Siege, because I'll leave for like 6 months, come back to the game, and I'll still be playing Plats, Diamonds, Emeralds, and I'm just over it after the first game I hop on into a comp. And, the only comeback to that I can see is, oh, then don't hop right in the comp. Like, get used to the game again. I can agree with that to an extent, but playing quick match just gets boring. And in this game, like I talked about in my last video, playing quick match, you're playing against bots like half of the time. And I imagine if I left for like a month or two and I came back and I just played quick match till I got warm again, I would be playing against only bots because I haven't played in so long. So that's not something I really could see myself doing or even wanting to do. Maybe hit the aim labs, but I'm not going to sit there and play an actual quick match until I'm warm up to the game again. So that's pretty much just where I stand on the smurfing issue. And yeah, I mean, I feel like what I said is kind of fair, but feel free to disagree in the comments if you don't agree with what I'm saying. I'd love to hear your opinions. The second issue I wanted to talk about today was actually a big issue for me personally tonight playing the game, and that's people leaving my matches, right? Whether it be like, I don't know, the beginning of the first match, because like there's halves in comp, obviously. So whether they leave my match in the beginning of the game, whether it's like 2 minutes in or it's like 10 minutes in, if you leave my match, I should not get penalized for you quitting on my team. Like, you know what I mean? It's almost like, oh, you can leave, lose the same amount of elo, or maybe a little more, and your team also loses elo. So if you don't like somebody on your team, just leave, because you're going to lose anyways. And just piss them off. It's kind of stupid to me. I feel like they should get a ban at least. I know reporting in this game actually does ban people because I get my report has been confirmed message a lot when I log into the game. But I think that if you would just allow the people that are suffering, or maybe just before the second half starts, if you would just allow,
I just got super mega murdered.
if you
Lost
uh,
control.
if you would just allow it to like
Oh,
be where you don't lose elo, that would be amazing.
like
That
all
would
by
be amazing.
himself though.
But no, it's not like that, and I have to sit here and suffer with my teammate leaving for the rest of the match. And to be honest, I would say a solid quarter of the time I play,
We gotta
I'll
push,
have a
boys. We
teammate
gotta
leave. Like
push.
quarter of my matches a night. Let's say I play 10 matches, like a quarter of those matches I have a teammate leave. And I do lose a lot because I usually duo queue when I'm playing comp. I don't 6-stack because I don't want to go against other 6-stacks. I don't solo queue because that shit's boring. But, you know, duo queuing just seems to be a major pain in my ass recently. I'm at the up at the 3 or 4. Just so I don't have to have as frequent of an issue with my teammates leaving. And that's mainly it. That's mainly it. Thank you for listening to my tangents tonight, guys. And yeah, like I said before, leave a comment on if you disagree, or honestly, leave a comment if you agree. The more people that actually stand up and leave comments, maybe we could actually band together and change the game as a community.